say and Wontumi.
Monsieur Otikloma Kasa said was on the 224. I said, or so lawyer. Wontumi and so I said, young petrol diesel Kruma. And then who bet them
at that time.
It ended on the 20th of July 2026, and Accra High Court sentenced Bernard Enkibo-Siakun, aka Chairman Wontumi, to 20 years in prison with hard labor. First, 25, and a lawyer Atachia. Ediniti bubo mwa de ne kon wo hono ma echiremu ache judge ni say Chairman Wontumi breadwinner. Afi so wa employing of a otwa moka and also a first time offender. Na judge ni hwe ni ma no ka say o de man 20 because minimum sentence na kasa no 15 years, you know, and a judge man 25. You know, I just said yeah, attach ya the two judge na judge ni hwe one or two things na ka so okay the Chairman Wontumi and got 20 years with hard labor, and I saw Edisika 120,000 Ghana cedis. As I payment so say Ontria and Sanka Hona Ontria Anka Hoa. It had 3 years as I can if you mind you, I say. Sa case way 1 out of 3 cases I walk court at Chairman Wontumi Sweden battle Bako Exim Bank. And about Osaji road contract say about 1,500 kilometers road contract and I would discount Sadama win na extra honum and a summer boy the end day a dakugu and drat say Okoko trim 20 years. Sa case we better bonting MPP phone be say NDC phone air try say among the power ever suppress amu because among who said Chairman Wontumi one of the important figures of financing party no ntina amu yine fi honum say na be a party no ho be kira amu na amuntimi combat amu in the next elections saying sim hunu we na ekoso internet ni so ma me phone na amu court onum de amu si jai mahama mbra na amu ntwiri mmome
na me ka hu to me chama na me ka hu
20 years, no. Were you expecting this number of years?
Who would have wished the client ever got 20 years? Somebody who is unknown to the law. He has never had a previous conviction. He found into that unjina court to that yembon do that. And the law is right. Say ubi a yembon do that onkom renew that yen convicting it dano. Say a bampo say court no hitu say odi4 at least the court becomes so lenient or good in same emano said the beya nipa ne be reform now o share said the court ni gina etu esiba ye at least that's the full rigors the full armor available to the court no and the court no render man no I don't know being actually say near ye kase ye bo enyo enema ne bi so no no on the face of it no said the one kasa within kaka sentence ni ho asem no it's one of them and na near my course no be ho no so a ye nye di case na chi na ya ye case na be do something ye nyina so no ye nim de ekoso cash and excessive
gentlemen sa case we one of the cases that na Ghana for na justice ebetimi a prevail because yakoko say emrano amohye say enkontia yan fonkon obitimi kokowia board na china to 30 years obitimi kokowia obi phone na china to 20 years into how much more say obi a all say asase all say asase no etutu enua ye nananom ejato ho no ma asase a ye nananom ejato ho no ma na obi balance ya say asase no na nchirima den na musoma be didi so nti sa case we case ba kwa na Ghana for anywa etwem na Blakk Rasta eso be dim komo na Blakk Rasta chemu say sa we dey kutu bi 20 years ya Chairman Wontumi akoko dem dey kitu bi because cases na aka no be ka ho a senior man betimi twa 50 years.
After this I'm going to be popping champagne and I'll dance. How many people on this platform said it was a charade and that it won't happen? When we started this, many were those who said, oh, it's a charade. Oh, Attorney General. Oh, Yoko. We are not done yet. After this, Edu Boahini is going there. When we are done with Edu Boahini, Gift Owari will go in there. Miracles will go in there. He was whisked into a car, a prison car. This guy, prison car. They whisked him into it. And by the courtesy of 1957, we were able to get a very short footage. This guy being pushed into a prison car for him to start his prison sentence immediately. That's him. going in there. As he's going there, he said, hey, Rade, to me, I'm in you. Yay. Shim. Dash. This was the guy who bragged that he had more money than anybody in Ghana. This was the guy who said he had every luxury car in Ghana and he drove those cars. This was the guy who said he had about 20 wives. This was the guy at the time that their irresponsible NPP government was in power under Nana Addo and Baumia, and they were busily giving retirees unprofessional haircuts. He came teasing them with gold on TV at the time that the nation was going around for a bailout from the IMF and the World Bank in order to keep this economy surviving. He had so much money from desecrating our forests and our land. He showed the gold on TV. And he told us how much he was going to spend in buying Chelsea Football Club. Millions. This was a man who boasted that he was so rich. We were told he was one of his party's financiers. Today you are in jail. Your party members are chilling in their homes. That's him arriving in court in the morning, dressed in all yellow. Anybody who asked him a question, he signaled them, lips closed, no talking. He went into the courtroom, knew deep inside him that no, it wasn't going to be a good day for him. But he had time to take a selfie right in front of that gate. Yes, he took a selfie. That's the selfie. Yes, chairman. He was walking in there. My brother, my sister. Hey. And the judge, Audrey Kokuvite, a lady, slapped him with the sentence. My brother, watch. Rainforest feeding the whole of Ghana. They reduced it into this. 7 solid years. In fact, they hammered this place night and day. Illegal mining. Such a dense forest, intentionally protected by the laws of the country. Wontumi used political power to go in there and destroy this. Wontumi initially entered the courtroom smiling, but his composure faded drastically as the judge began reading the heavy judgment. And we were there and we saw it. He was shivering. His legal team, headed by Samuel Atachia, strongly pleaded for mitigation. They argued that the 50-year-old was a first-time offender, a married family breadwinner, and a major employer whose business collapse would leave hundreds of Ghanaians jobless. Although the maximum legal limit for these offenses is 25 years, the judge held firm on a punitive 20-year sentence to serve as a deterrent against environmental degradation. This is the BBC. My brother, my sister, dash. So this is Chairman Wontumi. No tears for Chairman Wontumi. And to Atachia, come here, bring him, Atachia. My brother, my sister, Atachia is this lawyer. He tried to do everything possible to rescue Wontumi, but he failed. There were some people on this platform who said he's never lost a case. Go back and read about him. He has lost this one in addition. And he said something interesting in court. He said Chairman Wontumi is a first-time offender and that he's a breadwinner for his family. What bread is he winning? Does he have a bread oven? Or Galamsey all of a sudden has become bread? I'm speaking tongue-in-cheek. You are killing many Ghanaians in order to feed your family. Is that employment? Meanwhile, the president of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, when he was confronted with the facts from Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boateng that Chairman Wontumi was engaged in Galamsey because he was a financier for his party, what did the president say? Watch this. Akunta Mining not engaged in any illegal mining as we speak. This was 4th January 2023. This was what the president said, shaking the hands of the criminal. Maybe Nana Addo himself should join him in prison. No mercy for the old, as long as they supported criminality. Dash. My brother, my sister, Frimpong Boateng over and over pointed accusing fingers at Wontumi and Sir John, but the president would not listen. He called him vindictive and chased him away. Today, Wontumi has gone in there. 20 years he will serve. He will not be there to enjoy freedom. His businesses might end up collapsing. Who cares? Sad for the workers, but it serves you right. You sat down and watch a criminal like this going around making money by killing many Ghanaians to give you money, and you accepted it. If I were you, I would never be in this man's employment. This is Chairman Wontumi. But that's not all. There's still the Exim Bank issue. He says he will pay back the over 10 million that he stole from the people of Ghana. There is still also the Tano Nimiri case that is hanging over his head. This man might end up being in prison for 50 years for different offenses. He's one of the biggest criminals, political criminals we have had in this country. Maybe the only one who will surpass him has a green card and is living there in America. To Chairman Wontumi, bring him here. Chairman, all the smiles are gone. Right now, you will see your smoothness level. When you go in tonight, probably from 10 p.m., there will be a man with a hard on ready to sodomize you, as we have heard over and over. When newcomers go in there, especially those who have made them suffer and they had no other choice but to go out there and do criminal things and be put in there, it's time for them to come with their hard on for their pound of flesh. I don't sympathize with you. Now you would understand that when you are raised to a certain point, accountability, responsibility, very important. Bye-bye, Chairman Wontumi. Bye-bye. Dash is the Black Pot, a.k.a. Kukushunemo. Edubuahine. Get ready. Gift your worry. Get ready. Miracles Abuaje. Get ready. As for Gift your worry, you would meet your meter in there. Sedina Tamakulu Ationo is waiting for you. It's the Black Pot, a.k.a. Kukushunemo, where we speak truth to power.
And go for kika say we enko bebia because you be paying. Ye chimpini for no kokotuma na ma sheda kokofa lawyer for discretry bi etwetwa o chire no won say that an foolish case na obi akema ne be 20 years no na tisaba be 6 months na 1 year na say ina be fi no nam honom na obi a ono no ko wi abode no eguso edem na agada akampo koko dem 15 years no amoye ya na mo tse so ba 1 year nti we ni bibia ye hu bi pen ye be koso isa emra no ye hye say enkunti hiafo ameka sa asemichro sa nsemhunu na Chairman Wontumi edina edina kokotum no minimum sentence camp on the channel minimum sentence camp on 15 years. This is a lawyer for po ekoko jina court say amokwa appeal chesama kansa appeal ni dambeko amokwa appeal akoko di asem no camp no fenchim na emra no betima bibia fa ho camp na minimum sentence no ene bi edbema no which is 15 years me okoko dem 5 years camp na mepe. And mind you say we enko anya ade a Chairman Wontumi aye de koko tumo. Like I said, there are 2 more, 3 more pending cases a guswo court. Koko densa we ambe say yina ba court ama wodi say ensem na kusi say ensem no judgment e ba be kan de ho. Different cases on Exim Bank in different cases. 1,500 kilometers road of Koko GSA person ya asphalt or this can to the bottom this can na about 10 million Ghana cedis or this is can to the bottom this can na no eguso ho no ma yen kan wasam wie yo sadui Ghana for any trim and hwe sama boy asase no Ghana mra ama license say the license never Koko ye ejuma tese woni atra woni nton ama wotimi the license na sa kokomo obi fufuro say oh mo so mo ngina mfa Koko didi asase no so hwe sama boy asase dan se nso toye pese na ekuro na submerge under rainwater sama boy nti Chairman Wontumi case ni de case a they ba transfer ba ti say de o enku bebia o yenim mra no o yenim ye enku be ebeko baby me say 5 years camp no be okodema enko siafo na amonsen say esase edututu to good no e de be ya adusuade omehu say say Chairman Wontumi mpo ene dan na ene ma men trans ye na mehwe me hu suye obi say o MPP for ba mepe kwa mi su de yi na mana kwa ye behwe MPP for no camp no sam benya ba power camp na ye behwe. This is 22 months up until then I like peace out.
Yeah, man,